What's up, y'all? You already know the drill. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and strap in because today's update is wild. We're talking about Dalton, Illinois' most infamous mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Folks keep asking me the same question. Where's Tiffany at? Why has she been so quiet lately? Why no fiery rants, no surprise pressers, no all caps Facebook meltdowns? Well, here's the answer. Tiffany's gone ghost. That's right, no live streams, no dramatic speeches, no vague posts about haters. It's like she vanished straight off the grid. But don't get it twisted, this isn't a vacation. This isn't Tiffany chilling in Cancun sipping margaritas. This is survival mode. Damage control, or at least her version of it. Some bargain bin lawyer probably pulled her aside and finally said, "Sis, shut up. For real this time. Because this ain't Facebook drama anymore. This is real courtrooms, real judges, real consequences." And every time Tiffany opens her mouth, she digs herself a deeper hole. But here's the million-dollar question. Does Tiffany ever actually listen? Doubtful. In her head, this is still just PR. Another storm she can outwait. She thinks if she logs off long enough, if she hides just long enough, the fire will burn itself out. People will move on. That's not how this story ends. Not even close, because Tiffany isn't fighting one fire, she's drowning in lawsuits. I'm talking about a legal flood. Citizens, business owners, watchdog groups, former staff, whole agencies. It's like everybody in Dalton got tired at the same time and lawyered up. And the scariest part? The FBI. Still circling, still watching. Just because it's quiet doesn't mean it's over. My grandma used to say, just because the pot ain't whistling doesn't mean the water ain't boiling. And trust me's. Pot's about to spill over. Tiffany's arrest isn't an if, it's a when, and everybody's waiting for that shoe to drop. So let's break it down, case by case, because her rap sheet is stacking up like a CVS receipt. Case 1. Tac Group Investments v. Tiffany Henyard. This one's local and personal. TAC Group ties directly to the owners of St. Patrick's Liquor Store, a black-owned business right in Dalton. Tiffany blocked their liquor license. Straight up denied it. Not because of zoning, not because of regulations, just political spite. They sued. The court had to force her to approve it. Think about that. The mayor had to be dragged into court, just so a legit business could operate in her own town. And even after that embarrassment, she pulled the same stunt again. Another license, same nonsense, left it hanging. So now we've got a new case, part 2 of the same circus. Like seriously, how many mayors in America get sued multiple times over liquor licenses? That's unheard of. Case 2, Jeff Deere v. Tiffany Henyard. Now this one's still developing, but the name's already in court records. And here's what stands out. Jeff Deere didn't file for clout. He didn't run to the press. He just filed quietly, which usually means it's serious. Accountability, not headlines. We'll be watching this one real close. Case 3, Edgar County Watchdogs. If you don't know about the Edgar County Watchdogs, let me put you on. These folks do not play. They've made careers out of holding shady politicians accountable. When they set their sights on Tiffany, game over. This case is about FOIA violations, the missing credit card receipts, township money swiped like it was Tiffany's personal debit card, and when residents asked for proof, poof, documents vanished. Tiffany tried her usual routine, point the finger at trustees, claim she had nothing to do with it. Off like spilled coffee, but the judge wasn't having it. He ordered Tiffany to explain in detail how she searched for those records. And her lawyer Bumblebee, whatever his name is, filed an affidavit that was a complete joke. Basically said, yeah, she looked. Couldn't find anything. That's not legal. That's not acceptable. The court tossed it out. Then came the fine. Starting June 6th, Tiffany owes $1,000 per day until those FOIA documents show up. That's not a metaphor. That's a literal $1,000 daily bill. Tick, tock, by June 30th. That was 24 days, $24,000 owed, minimum. But here's where Illinois politics gets messy. Down in the Southland, when powerful people mess up, the system drags its feet. So far, no proof Tiffany's paid a dime. While regular folks would already be cuffed and broke, she's skating by. Case 4. David DeValvie. Tiffany Henyard. Another lawsuit. Another name added to the list. We don't have every detail yet, but the pattern speaks louder than any filing. This isn't one angry neighbor. This isn't two businesses. This is a flood of lawsuits crashing down all at once. One lawsuit? Warning sign? 5 lawsuits? That's a meltdown in real time. Case 5. Firefighters. And this one might be the ugliest of them all. Tiffany didn't just clash with watchdogs and business owners. She messed with firefighters. Let that sink in. She interfered with their pension fund and their medical coverage. We're talking about the men and women who run toward burning buildings when everyone else is running away. The ones pulling wreckage off accident victims. The ones who stare death in the face every single shift. And now imagine serving 20 years, only to show up at the doctor's office and hear, "Sorry, your insurance isn't active." Why? Because Tiffany Henyard decided your benefits didn't matter. This wasn't a glitch. It wasn't a clerical error. This was mismanagement at the highest level. The result wasn't just paperwork headaches. It was real people, real lives put in jeopardy. That's not sloppy leadership. That's betrayal. And betrayal is why Tiffany's name sparks so much rage in Dalton. Because when you gamble with first responders' livelihoods, you're not just breaking trust. You're spitting in the face of the very people holding your community together. The FBI factor, and let's not forget the looming shadow and all of this, the FBI. That investigation hasn't gone anywhere. It's still wide open. And when it lands, it's going to feel like a freight train. Because Tiffany didn't just wreck Dalton, she dragged Thornton Township down with her too. 2 entire communities, both plunged into chaos. Even Lori Lightfoot's audit only scratched the surface. Nobody knows how deep this rabbit hole goes. Tiffany's games, and through it all, Tiffany still has the audacity to smile for cameras, posting selfies like she's the hometown hero. But let's be real, she's not misunderstood. She's not the victim of a smear campaign. She is the crisis. She ducks accountability like it's a game, zooms into hearings instead of showing up, double books court dates like they're lunch appointments, acts like judges are optional. But this isn't traffic court. This is real. To me, every no-show should equal 30 days in jail. Automatic. No excuses. Miss a hearing. Bench warrant. Period. Because this isn't just about Tiffany anymore. It's about the firefighters she betrayed. It's about Dalton. It's about Thornton Township. The clock is ticking. Here's the truth. Tiffany can't outwait this. She can't hide from it. She can't selfie her way out of it. The accountability train is coming, and when it hits, it's going to be brutal. Dalton is ready. Thornton is ready. And trust me, so am I. I'll be right here, front row, watching every second of it unfold. Because this isn't just a scandal. This is a lesson for every town, every voter, every leader who thinks power is a personal shopping spree. Tiffany Henyard thought she could play the game forever. But games end. When the buzzer sounds, there are no retakes, no spin cycles, no Facebook lives to rewrite the story. The pot is boiling, the water's spilling, and Tiffany, she's about to feel the burn. Feel the burn.